Have you ever had one of those nights when your mind just wouldn't shut off? You lay in bed, your body exhausted, but your thoughts are running wild. What if this happens? What if that doesn't happen? You are drained from the pressure of life and worried of what is going to happen next, not only in your own world, your own personal world, but in the world around you. You read in the headlines, and you not only read in the headlines, you following the media closely, and you think, how am I going to exist in this world? You're worried about yourself, you're worried about your children, your family, and all those things. The thoughts just don't stop. You try to pray, but your heart is cluttered. You try to rest, but your soul feels exposed and unguarded, even under attack. Your mind won't let you rest. You feel mentally exhausted, like you are unraveling emotionally, or just tired of holding it all together. And like any moment now, you could break. Now, if that's you, you're not crazy. You're not weak. I see you because I've been there, and you're not alone. However, what if I shared with you the solution, something that's not shallow or scripted? It's actually very sacred. It's the peace of God. Yes, you heard me. The peace of God. Not many people know this, but the peace of God performs the duty for us to counteract this turmoil. The peace of God is vigilant. It is your constant security guard 24/7 right now. Now, listen to what Philippians chapter 4, verse 7 really says. This is more than a feel-good verse. This verse gives us an incredible promise. And it says, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. So let's unpack that. The peace of God will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Now, the word God is not a gentle word. It's a military term. And before I tell you what it means, let me read quickly how the Amplified Bible states this very verse. And it says, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, shall garrison and mount guard over your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. That sounds like what soldiers do during wartime to protect themselves from the enemy. Now, in the original Greek, the word guard means to stand watch, to protect from invasion, to fight off intruders. Isn't that interesting? So in other words, God has assigned peace to stand as a spiritual security guard. He stationed it like a soldier over your thoughts and emotions. Now, this isn't peace as a pillow. This is a peace as protection. Peace goes on duty when anxiety tries to break in. Peace is on post. When fear starts pounding at the door, peace steps forward. When the enemy whispers, this is the end, peace says, not today. You might not understand how you're still standing. You might be wondering how you haven't lost your mind yet. But peace knows why. Because the God of heaven has assigned peace to keep watch. What do you do with that? Now, your job is to partner with peace. In the middle of the chaos, partner with peace. Paul doesn't just say, pray for peace. He says, peace will guard your heart as you trust Christ. So whenever you feel like you're unraveling, don't just pray for peace, partner with it. Don't just wait for a feeling, recognize, acknowledge its presence because it's there. Don't override it with overthinking. Let it take the lead because that's its job. Peace is on duty. It is already stationed. You just have to stop resisting it and let it do what it was sent to do. This is just the beginning because peace wasn't meant to visit your life. It was meant to guard it always. So let the peace of God mount a garrison over your heart and mind. And as you partner with it, turmoil and anxiety and all those things are stopped. So if you're ready to go deeper, I'd like to invite you to sign up for a free for my free Friday reflections, which is a short, power-packed, spirit-led devotion. You get it every Friday morning, or depends on which part of the world you're in. You might get it in the evening, to encourage you as you unwind from the week and reset your soul. So go to my website, www.lindapjones.org, and you can just sign up for the free Friday reflections, and it will be in your inbox right on time for your Friday reflection. So God bless you. Join me for episode, I think now it's going to be episode number 4, where we are going to look a little deeper into peace and what it does. God bless you.